Hey, what is up guys, Digirex here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on the Blighted Chalice strike, and I wasn't planning on making a video on this. I was working on getting PvE gameplay for my Grasp of Malak review that I was working on, but I decided to get my PvE gameplay from the Nightfall, which happens to be the Blighted Chalice strike this week, and I'm just going to make this video to show you guys how aggravating the strike really is. And honestly, in the April update, I almost wish that they didn't add this strike at all just because of how aggravating it is. It's mostly the boss fight. The rest of the strike you can kind of just skip through. So I'm going to walk you guys through this strike step by step. So guys, with this strike, and again it is the Nightfall this week, that's why I'm doing a video on it, just to help you guys. You're going to start off at the place where you destroy the Abomination in that other moon strike. And you're going to start off here, and you're going to have to get runes to open the first door. And you're going to open the first door, you're going to collect runes, you're going to kill enemies, open the door, and a bunch of curse thralls are going to come out, so watch out for them. And then you're going to come along, and you're going to go to the bridge, you're going to pass through enemies. You can choose to kill these enemies, but if you're a Night Stalker and you have Vanish and Smoke Grenades, it is super easy to get past this. But for the technique to kill the boss, you're probably going to need Titans, and you can use Bubbles, which is actually really good for skipping these enemies. So I would recommend to kill a few of these enemies and skip them, and only one member of your fire team needs to make it through these enemies for all you guys to respawn, and then all you can just respawn and follow your teammate up. And there are 3 areas I believe that you can skip over, and the last area might get a little hard to skip over because there are blights and you are going to get stopped by the blights, but besides that it is pretty easy once you get to the boss fight. So this guide is mainly going to be about the boss fight, because honestly this strike you can just run through, but once you get to the boss strike, it actually gets really hard. There's tons of ads and everything. So guys, we're gonna get straight into the boss strike, or the boss battle, which is mainly what this video is about. Alright, so let's do the boss battle. So guys, before I tell you the strategy, these were just 3 clips of how I described this boss battle. It is the most agitating battle or fight you will ever have in Destiny, ever. It was driving me insane. So here's 3 clips of me just recording live comm too. I was doing a little bit of live comm while I was playing this strike, so here are just 3 clips of me raging because of this stupid strike. Half the time you can't even see the boss because he's running, and now he's Spitfire on us. And soon he's gonna give us those little cyan dart bubble things that are just so aggravating. Yeah. And then you have these guys that spawn and they knock you out with all the horde, and then you just have to kill them. Die. Literally gonna kill myself, dude. So yeah guys, those clips pretty much sum up my feelings for this boss strike, and I was just freaking out. I was on tilt for PvE, and normally this doesn't happen. You normally don't get mad playing PvE in Destiny, but I was actually pretty dang salty after this. But yeah guys, alright, without further ado, let's get into the strategy. So, to start off the strategy, you're going to want 2 Titans, both running Defender, and you're going to want 1 Weapons, and you're going to want 1 Blessing. And this strategy is actually similar to the strategy you're going to use to clear Ogres on the Oryx fight. If you guys have ever done that, it's the 2 Titans and Touch of Malice, and 1 pops Weapon, so your Touch of Malice does more damage, and the other pops Blessings. So Touch of Malice's perk doesn't affect you as much, and you can just pop back into the bubble, get an overshield, pop back out, shoot, and even if you take damage from Touch of Malice's perk, you're still doing extra damage because of Touch of Malice's perk, and extra damage because of Weapons of Light, and those melt the Ogres in the Oryx strike, and you're going to want to use the same strategy to try to melt the boss in this strike. So, you can place your bubbles wherever you want, and as soon as you clear the alkaloids, you're going to want to get back to where you see us in this gameplay right now. We are just back in this little spot, but be careful because 2 phalanxes, taken phalanxes might I add, spawn here, and they will try to knock you out of this spot, and that is really aggravating. They'll try to knock you out, so try to take care of these guys as fast as possible. Throw a grenade when they spawn, because the blight will also spawn there, but mostly you just want to hide here so you're not touched, because that area will turn into, like, the area outside will turn into a huge area where there's blights everywhere, and you can't double jump, you can't sprint because you're shadow touched, and not to mention the, like, endless waves of ads that spawn from this fight, and they do spawn taken scions, and you know how they replicate or duplicate, so you're going to want to have 2 Titans and then a guy to clear ads, and the 2 Titans are going to want to do the same strategy for the Orcs fight, they're going to want to place their bubbles on top of each other so you get weapons and blessing at the same time. And then you guys are actually going to want to go after the boss with these Touch of Malices. And this actually melted, but you need to be careful that he doesn't spawn ads around you, because he spawns ads so frequently. And you're going to want to place the bubbles wherever you can, because again, this boss is so aggravating, and he moves around a ton to the other side of the room where you can't see him. So you can place the bubbles in the middle, that's really risky. We try to place the bubbles in the middle for one, and we place the bubbles near our little safe spot where the phalanxes spawn on the other. And yeah, guys, this strat actually melts him if you can be really effective at it. I would say try to do this right away, because he doesn't, once he starts losing more and more health, he moves faster and faster. So guys, that is basically the strategy, but once you knock the thing on his head off, he starts using the same ability that Taken Centurions has, the little Axion Dart things that follow you, so that makes your bubbles more dangerous, and then he starts moving faster once the thing on his head falls off, so you're going to have to start relocating your bubbles if you want to use this strategy throughout the whole boss fight. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed recording this because this strike is just a pain to complete, especially in the Nightfall. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe if you like Overwatch, Destiny, The Division, Call of Duty, any of those games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been DigiRex. Peace.